Hi all, so welcome to the today's tutorial. So in today's tutorial we will add the new environment because the previous one is kind of monotonous. So I do have these and I will choose city environment mega pack. You can choose any. So add to project and I have chosen my project and it will add this project to our project. So once it will be done, it was already in the cache, so it should not take much time. So this is our beloved IDE. So in the meantime, if we brief about the previous tutorials, we have added our spawn managers and the HUD, everything is there except if sure we haven't added the game mode yet. Have we? We haven't, right? So we will add our, okay, so this is done. Just close it down and we can play it again. So we haven't added our game mode yet, so we will add that too. So if you remember, this was our like old map. So it was default zombie map. If you look carefully, we have multiple things here. We have added the zombie spawner manager and we also added the bullet spawner and gun spawner. So that we have to keep it in mind. Like we have to add that too. So here it comes the mega pack which we have added. Go to the maps and favela. We will just duplicate this copy and I always try to keep everything in organized manner. So in the zombie killer folder, all the custom thing which we have done inside this project. So what I will do inside the map, I will just copy paste it. Okay, and I will name it as zombie map favela. Really sorry if I'm not taking like if the spelling is wrong. So just choose this. So it's not that big, it's just very small map, but it's really good for this type of game because we have to spawn the zombies. So first, let me delete these players because we don't need them. Just delete it, apply to all and yes. And when I checked, it doesn't contain that nav mesh, so we will add that too. Go to the volumes, nav mesh bound volume, just click, press G. If you can't see this, okay, somewhere in the middle. Okay, this is perfect. Just no. Yes, let me check. Favela. Okay, don't import. What if we'll do go to the details and we will extend this. So right now the bound is quite small, so maybe 1000, right? Maybe 1000. Oh, sorry, 1000 will be too low. Like 7000 will work. 7000, 7000. So it is covering the whole map. And for the Z, I think we'll just include everything. Press P. And when you press P, you should see this green area. So you can see, okay, this is working fine. What it will do, it will generate that nav data around the surface. So everything is working fine. And I'm just checking if, like zombie can move around easily. Okay, this is perfect. Just click save. Next thing which we have to do, like right now, let me choose the game mode, the old game mode which we were using. Just click save and press G. Okay, the next thing which I do think, like when I will play, it won't do much, right? Like see, my play is here, but it's not doing anything, and the timer is still off. The reason being is, if you remember, at the right hand side outliner, we were having our spawner, right? So we will add that too. Go to actors and we will add the zombie spawner here. And what we will do actually, like as soon as we will play the game, because in future it might be a possibility that we will change maps again and again, and we if we are not spawning the managers manually, it will fail, right? So one of the things which we can do, we can create our like custom level script actor. So let's do that first. So go to the core and we'll name it as maps. And what was the parent class again? Level script actor. So right click, add a new class, level script actor, and I will name it as m zombie map. The name, okay, so this is the base actually. So let's imagine if we will change this, change the map here, but for our case, the parent should be the same. So that's why I'm zombie map base. Let's press OK, close, and this should do the trick. Now compile. Okay, so the live coding succeeded. Close it. Now go to the parent class and you can just click on mzombie map base. So the benefit of this is like in the begin play, I can, just check like here, one of the things which we can check if like get actor of class, right? And I can choose if some actor exists or not. So we can do the same in m gameplay statics. So m gameplay gameplay statics get actor of class. So here get rolled comma. Okay, so here we need a class uh which would be important, right? Like what I want actually, so if even if I'm changing the map and if I'm not putting this manager, I do want to have an error. Okay, this manager is not here, so it will not work. So uh, that's why. So what I will do, the spawner, sorry, the m zombie spawner, it was the actor. So am zombie manager static class. So if it does exist, so actor uh, is zombie spawner is equals to, so if it is there, then it is good, like everything is working fine. But if not, so uh, okay, or actually let me write it without if, because there are 2 3 things which I do want to use. One is the zombie spawner, next is the a weapon spawner. If spawner gun spawner, sorry, the gun spawner. The torch is not mandatory though, but it's a add-on, you can do that too. So if utils, I think it was mutils, right? Mutils is valid, zombie spawner, comma, message is like zombie spawner is not valid. Okay, we don't need if. We'll duplicate it, and same for the gun spawner. The gun spawner is not valid. Please add it to the scene. So let's try. Okay, let me delete this manager. Let me compile the code again. It shouldn't take much time. Okay, it's done. Let me play. And it is saying the zombie spawn is not valid, the gun spawn is not valid. This is working perfectly fine. Now the first thing which we will do is like to add the zombie spawn now. And one of the things which you can use actually, this should be a task for you. If it is not valid, then spawn it like in the game. So it should be pretty easy for you, like whatever we have followed. So if it is not valid, then spawn the zombie spawner at like any random location, as you already know, like the location is not much needed here. Same with the gun spawner, like if it is not available, like spawn somewhere, like you get the point, right? So okay, next thing is gun. So I think for gun we haven't added any spawner, so maybe we have to go to the C++ class core. Nope, actors spawner, the gun spawner. So let's play the game. Now see, the time is running, and at the right I can write zombie. The zombie. Okay, got me surprised, but why is not, it's not filtering it down, is it? What was the name again? Zombie core AI AI base. Yes, it is there. And okay, he is moving. Okay, they are getting spawned, but let me find them. And this map is kind of interesting. The reason being is it's very claustrophobic, right? So yes, they are there. Yes, so it is working fine. Although, like, we can add one more thing here. Like, right now, when we are spawning our zombie, it is very monotonous, right? Like, we are not getting any sound, and this environment is also very monotonous, right? So, let's make it interesting, as it's just the 13 minutes. Let me delete this. So, for the background sound and the zombie sound, let's add them. The content, zombie asset, and okay, sound we haven't added, so sound. Okay, so I already downloaded the sound, so I will just drag drop it, and I will add this in the folder. You can find that folder in the description. Just Control Shift S. Now again, asset, sound, and this is the background sound, and this is the some horror sound. So you can use any. And inside here we have the zombie, different sound. Okay, yeah, it's very horrifying. So, okay, so one of the things which we can do is to play the sound in the begin. Okay, so let's create the asset first. Right click, and for the audio, we can create meta sound. So, meta sound underscore background, and here we want to use wave player mono and play, and I want this to be in loop, background 1, and just click it. If you don't know about it much, just follow this. It's not much. It's just like it's kind of like blueprint only. Like we are just connecting. Okay, on play, what do you want to do? Just play, and on finish, I do want to call this function on finish. And pitch shift. This is interesting. Actually, we can choose random float. So what it will do, it will, like whenever you will play the game, it will choose different pitch, and I do want to choose from 0 to 1. So if you will play, hmm, I think it is getting the same value if I'm not wrong. Give me a second. Pitch 0, right? 1, 0.5. Okay, 1, 0. Yep, it is getting changed, so it should work. Save and play. Yep. So now we need to play this inside our level blueprint. One of the option is like you can, easily begin play and now like we are using the parent class of this function. One of the option is like play sound 2D and you can choose background ms. Kind of very easy. Same thing which we have to this we have to do inside the C++. So in the begin play, you gameplay statics play sound 2D because it will be running in the background. So get world comma sound base. So here we need to declare a variable, or we can actually get the reference directly. So we can do that too. Where is our spawner? Active spawner, yep. So let me copy this. In gun, I think we should be okay, we haven't, sorry. So what I did, I just copy pasted this code, but instead of use static mesh, because we do want to load the static load object, but in our case it will be the use sound base, or like if let's not make it much complicated, we will directly use the use sound base. So use sound base and it's v underscore zombie background sound, and we have to expose this u property, edit anywhere, and I don't think we will change it again and again. So public cross and okay. Okay, and before going forward, we will just check if mutils is valid, and we will check for the sound. If not, the zombie background sound is not valid. Yes. Again, head back here, delete this, compile and save. Here, compile. Okay. Okay, so this is done. Go to the zombie map and check for the class default. Here it is exposing this variable. Select ms and try to play that game. Oh, fuck. Okay. Now I really got scared. So this is getting interesting. Okay. The another thing is like when the AI is getting spawned, it is not creating any sound, right? And when the zombie is there, it should, do some growl. So go to our core AI and let's check our behavior tree. Yeah. So whenever we are changing some location or moving, let's play some sound. We already have this task, so play sound and play sound again. And when he is attacking, I again want to play sound. Okay, give me a second. So sequence wise before, just making it funny. So when I am, moving, what I want, zombie asset sound zombie. So we have aggressive, that means, okay, this is attack, this is ground. Okay, so we can play this. Okay, they are taking sound cues, so we might need to create the sound cue. So media, no, where is sound? Audio sound cue, yes. SC underscore normal zombie growl. Just we will just add that sound, zombie asset sound zombie. This is growl. Play cue. Okay, so okay, nice. And next thing is we can actually add some oscillator. Oscillator means like we can modify the sound just to make it more interesting. So min and max pitch we can change. So frequency we can change. So let's try. It is not changing much, is it? So modulate pitch, okay. Okay. This is interesting. Next is we have modulators too. Modulators is kind of same, but it have less settings. That's it. So let me connect that too. And modulator pitch is like min 0 and max is like 2. Let's try. So this is good. Stop. And we can choose these two here. Zombie. Here, zombie. Okay. And when we are attacking, we need different sounds. So I will just duplicate it and we'll name it as sc underscore zombie attack. And instead of this, like, growl, we need aggressive and okay, this will be aggressive, right? So, and we need to merge them. So maybe mixer and let me check what will. Okay, so we want to choose between these two. Okay, so what we will do instead of mixer, we will choose random because it will choose one like out of these two. And we will again click to modulator and click save. Okay, next is again duplicate this, not for the attack, sorry. So duplicate it. Now we need for aggressive. So okay, so we will update the attack one. Just delete these two and we need attack. So this one, 3, select, choose random and click here. Just save. Okay, but there is one issue, like when we will play the game, let me pick the gun. Okay, sorry, it crashed my PC. So let me run that again. So the background noise is coming fine. Okay. So if you see like my zombie, so there are issues, right? Like one is my zombie, I think is spawned somewhere here. Give me a second. He should be spawned somewhere here because it was the visibility was not there and the connection was also okay. So because the environment query is working fine, but the issue is he was not near to me. Still, I was able to hear that sound, right? Because this sound is coming 2D. And one of the way which we can rectify is to put the attenuation setting in the sound. So if you will go to the sound, press enter, we have the attenuation setting. Attenuation setting means like we can override how it should play. So right click, go to sound again and choose attenuation setting. Sound attenuation zombie. So here you can see like we have the spatialization. Sorry if I'm spelling it wrong. And we do have the radius, like at what radius do you want? And we have the volume and the volume shape is sphere. This is perfect. And I want inner radius to be 400. Do we? Yes, sure. And fall off distance to maybe 100 or 50. So if I will choose this 3, like give me a second, and let me put it and let me override this. Override attenuation setting. Okay, sorry. Save, save, and save. So if you will, you know, choose any of this in which we have updated the attenuation setting, press G. You see, this is the sphere, and this seems perfect, right? Like, because if the zombie is near me, then I should hear his voice. Maybe we can increase some radius, maybe fall off radius. It makes sense. like here we can make it 200. Yep. And if you do want make if you want to do something fancy, maybe you can increase more, maybe 350. So it looks good to me. Now let me delete this, save. Now let's play. I picked my gun. I'm going to that location where they might spawn the zombie for me. Okay, the zombie spawned at the right, you can see. Okay, he's not here. He's not near to me because I cannot hear his voice. The two zombies spawned. This is getting interesting. Okay, okay, he's there. But like he's. I'm near to him. Okay. Ah, I wasn't able to hear his sound right, so I have to check. Oh, okay. I think we have already closed that 30 minutes. So this was it for today. In the future, we will just rectify those issues which we have found today. So this was it. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.